What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm on my bike again. Hooray! So yeah, I've kind of temporarily fixed it. I've replaced a few parts that were damaged and fixed a few parts that could be repaired, but basically it's rideable now, but it's not very comfortable and it's not very legal. There's no indicators at the minute and there's no rubber, there's no foam on the seat. I'm just sitting on a piece of plastic, so I keep sliding on the seat and smashing my balls on the tank, so it's not great. But anyway, today's video, I'll stop in a minute and show you the bike, but basically today is the first day of my new job. So I'm going to split the video into two parts. The first part will be this morning, what my hopes and dreams are for the job, and the evening will be, did it live up to its expectations? So yeah, stick around and we'll get on with it. Alrighty guys, so as I said, today is the first day of my new job. So I'm going to be working as a mechanic in a motorcycle shop that specialises in old classic bikes. So I'm pretty excited about the job. I just hope I hope it turns out to be all that I expect it to be. So basically what I'll be doing is a lot of restoration work on older bikes. So it's mainly 1970s Kawasaki's that they sort of specialise in. So Kawasaki Z1 is going to be the main thing. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff like basically overhaul really. So hopefully I'll be able to get some nice footage while I'm at work as well, if they'll allow me. But yeah, it should be a fun job, and like the guys seem really good. They seem really relaxed and cool. Like I told them that I'd crashed and they said, oh, if you need to just have another week off and come back next week. So I was supposed to start last week on the 21st, so today is the 28th. So they said to me, oh yeah, just chill and wait a minute, have I gone the wrong freaking way? Huh? Ah, have I gone the wrong way? Hang on, let me think. Yes, I have. Alright, where was I? Apart from getting lost. So yeah, I hope it turns out to be everything that I hope it will be. They seem really cool and relaxed and stuff like that, but you know, at the end of the day, this is Japan, so I'm sure they're going to be really strict, and we say in Japanese kibishi, and there's going to be that whole senpai kohai thing, you know, like where I'm the new guy, so I gotta do exactly what I'm told and be respectful to the elders and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's fair enough, but sometimes they take that kind of stuff a bit too overboard. You know, they might have me, like I'm on a 3-month probation, so they might have me like, I don't know, cleaning bikes for a month, for 3 months or something. You never know what's going through their head. Yes, I did go the wrong way. Should have gone this way. So anyway, yeah, I'll hopefully have a good day. I mean, it's freaking boiling hot, and the overalls that I'm wearing now, they couldn't get a summer one in my size because, again, this is Japan. So they didn't have work clothes in big foreigner size. So I'm wearing a winter one, which is pretty heavy, and I'm already sweating my balls off even with the wind from the bike. So I think today I'm gonna have to drink about, I don't know how many pints of water. It's gonna be a hard day temperature wise. But yeah, basically after I've finished my first day at work, I'll stick the camera back on and I'll tell you how it went, and did it live up to my hopes and dreams. Oh god, I hope it did. I hope it did. Alright guys, I'll see you tonight. Alright guys, I just remembered I told you I'd show you the bike, so I just stopped at the convenience store to get my daily allowance of nicotine. So as the bike stands, I replaced the rear sets, I replaced the slider blocks because they were cracked beyond belief, replaced the oil pressure switch, which I think was probably the cause of the accident. There was a shitload of oil in the V of the engine, it was all collected in there, so I think as I turned over it probably just spilled out onto the rear wheel. So the seat, the petrol got covered on the seat when it was on its side, so all the foam had started to eat away and the leather had gone so brittle and hard that it cracked. Now I tried to repair that. I soaked that in my kids' swimming pool and left it in there for like half a day, but it just didn't do anything, and then the foam just started to fall apart. So I'm riding the bike on this plastic sheet and it's fucking painful and slippery as hell. So other side, you can maybe see it, but the bracket for the rear sets is bent, so I'm going to have to slide hammer that out. But yeah, these are fully adjustable rear sets, which are very nice. Obviously this panel can't put back on because it's all scratched up beyond repair. Probably try and find another one or some alternative. The headlight itself was scratched here, and I haven't put any indicators back on yet, but basically that's the way the bike stands at the moment. So it's ready to ride. Oh yeah, and I replaced the handlebar and the grips. Haven't replaced the clutch lever yet, but I'm trying to find a decent one instead of a cheap Chinese one. But yeah, basically that's it as it stands at the moment. So I'll keep you updated, and I'll speak to you tonight about how the job went. Alright guys, so I have finished my first day on the new job. So how was it? Was it everything I hoped and dreamed for? Well, it was okay. Like it was a strange start to the day because nobody was there to sort of greet me or anything. The main mechanic was out doing vehicle inspections. He'd taken the truck and 3 bikes to go and get the vehicle inspection, the shaken. And the sales guy was off doing some sort of meeting with some, I don't know, some sales reps or whatever. And the owner of the company was there, but he was basically on the phone the whole time. And then a lady who's like the accountant came in at about 11 till 2 or something like that. But basically they were like, oh well, your boss isn't here, so we're not really sure what needs to be done. So basically we sold these 2 bikes this week, so why don't you clean these for us? So 2 Harley Davidsons. I think one was a Fat Boy and one was, I don't know, I'll have to ask Scouse Adventures and Mr. Mugtash, like, can you tell me what they are? I'll put the pictures here. So yeah, until my boss came back at 3, basically all I did was polish these Harleys. Then when the boss came back, he got me doing what was it, brake pad, like checking the brakes on some other Harley. Again, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I found everything really bizarre. Like I've never worked on a Harley before. The way the calipers come off is so weird. Like the rear caliper, you just sort of unbolt it and then you have to sort of tilt it and lift it out of the bracket. It was kind of strange. So yeah, I changed the pads, checked for leaks, and then changed the brake fluid on this Harley. And then the last thing I did was one of the bikes that went for inspection today. I had to put the aftermarket exhaust, the mufflers back on, and the aftermarket LED headlight and stuff like that, and saddlebags. I don't know why they had to take saddlebags off for the inspection, and other things like caps that go on the axle bolts, because when you do the inspection they need to check it with the hammer, so you had to take them off. So yeah, I did various things today. Like in the morning I thought, oh great, I'm just gonna be freaking polishing shit all day, this is gonna suck balls. But yeah, towards the end they started letting me actually use some wrenches, so that was nice. And yeah, you don't need to have my own tools, because that was something I was worried about, because I didn't bring any tools obviously on my bike. So yeah, they said, oh yeah, you don't need to bring your own tools, we got American stuff in inches and all the millimeter stuff in Japanese, imperial and metric. So yeah, you don't need to bring your own tools, so that was all good. And like yeah, as it was the first day there, I guess they were being a bit lenient, being a bit easy on me. Like when the boss wasn't around, they said, hey, go and have a smoke, and they were like, if he is around, you can't. So yeah, the breaks are a bit short. Like lunch hour is literally just an hour, and then you get another 15-minute break at 4 o'clock. So essentially I was there today from 9:30 a.m. until pretty much 8 p.m. so yeah, it's kind of a long day. But yeah, as it's my first day, it's hard to say, but yeah, I think I like it. Working on bloody Harleys is completely new to me, so I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. But yeah, I think when it starts turning into the Japanese stuff, it'll be a bit more straightforward and what I'm used to. But yeah, but otherwise, yeah, I think it's a good company to work for. They all seem pretty friendly. There's one weird guy who was like probably never talked to a foreigner before, so he wanted to ask me like, is it true foreigners have got big dicks, and how big is your dick, and all this kind of stuff. So that happens when you're in Japan from time to time, so you just have to get used to that. But yeah, otherwise my boss is like about 60 years old with like a grey ponytail, and he's into all old classic cars and bikes and stuff, so he's a cool guy. So yeah, I think I'll fit in nicely. So as it's the first day, it's pretty hard to say, but let's give it a month or so and see how I'm getting on. So yeah, quick update guys. As always, make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and smash the fuck out of that like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.